and welcome to April's edition of Pick a Tarot Pile with me, Tanya Schultz, Energy Reader. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're interested in all things tarot and to hit the notification bell for when my videos are released. So today we're looking at the forecast energy for April, and each of these 3 piles are different categories. So they're either career, spiritual development, or romance. I'm not going to tell you which pile is which. I want you to feel into each one and you will get the right message based on the right life category that you need guidance for April. Okay, so just take a deep breath with me and just focus, because we have a ring here on pile A. We have the little gnome on pile B. And we have the elf dust on pile C. So take a deep breath and feel which pile you're drawn into. Just a few seconds here. Okay, so if you were drawn to the ring, that is actually the spiritual development pile. So let's take a look and see what we have today. Okay, so on this pile, it's clear here that in April, if you are pursuing your spiritual development or your self-development, that a key person in your life looks to be someone that is very knowledgeable in the path they have taken, like a professional type person that may be able to help you, to mentor you, to guide you. They're very no-nonsense, straight-talking person here. This is the King of Swords. Generally, it comes across as a male, but you can also have females that are also Kings of Swords as well. But this person needs to be listened to because they really do know what they're talking about. Sometimes you may feel that you would rather kind of guide yourself and not necessarily listen to somebody that's had a wealth of knowledge and experience. But maybe this card is reminding you that it might be worth having a listen to them, because their experience and their knowledge may be good, and they will say it how it is. And sometimes we need guidance. So this person might not be necessarily a spiritual person. This could be your self-development in any aspect of your life. But if you do have the professional, no-nonsense, straight-talking person that sometimes might even rub you up the wrong way, perhaps it might be worth just listening to them once in a while, because it feels as if their knowledge and their experience may help you in the month of April to bring a sense of joy and happiness here. The Sun is such a beautiful card. This is reminding us that we find most sort of gratification when it comes to doing things that we absolutely love. Springtime is here, and this card is reminding us to find happiness in the smallest of things to bring joy, and that really does take us a long way in any form of self-development or spiritual development. And here we have the Magician, which is a wonderful card reminding us to take any opportunity that comes our way, especially when it's from a vibration of happiness and joy. The Magician reminds us about opportunities, that we're actually ready to take those opportunities and to not to be afraid. So be confident in anything that comes your way. There's a really good vibration this month when it comes to your spiritual development if you chose this. So enjoy it. Enjoy the fruits of your labour as well if you've been working on yourself to raise yourself up to a higher vibration. It looks as if it's working. And don't forget to do listen and take advice from people that know what they're talking about. Okay, so if you chose the middle pile, that's actually career. So let's take a look here and see what we have. Okay, so this is work and career. So relationships are coming up here, and it looks as if there may have been some struggles, even an argument or a conflict around you when it comes to colleagues or managers or anyone really that we work with. This card is all about the ego, and it's saying that there may be competition here and a clash of personalities. Are you going to get anywhere with this relationship? At the moment, it doesn't look like it. And what is the point of trying to win all the time if only it's just going to bring you back to the same result? So this card is just a little warning to tell you to just maybe take a step back, because by pursuing the same argument isn't necessarily going to give you different results. So check in with yourself. Are you being fair in this situation? They may be being unfair. However, sometimes it's worth walking away you know, instead of staying around with all the stress. Now, this card is all about having choices, normally choices from the heart, but sometimes feeling overwhelmed with choices, emotional choices. This could actually be linked to this card if you have issues with colleagues and you are thinking about, what should I do for my next step? Do I really want to stay around a toxic environment? So this is about focusing and balancing our emotions so that we can make choices based on logical, straightforward thinking and not necessarily to do anything rash when it comes to the heart. So do think about focusing your energies and not getting too emotional with complex choices and decisions based on emotional things that have been happening. Maybe you need some time out. Maybe all this stress is around you and you need to take some time, slow down, heal, work-life balance. That's what temperance is all about. It's about the alchemy of life. So take some time to chill out, because it looks as if tensions are really strained at the moment. Lots of choices and decisions to make. Just remove yourself from the picture just for a little while if you get the opportunity to. And then you have time to heal and make an informed decision moving forwards. Moving on to the last pile, this is relationships. So if you was drawn to the elf dust, that means that you may need some guidance here for April when it comes to relationships. So if things have been difficult or strained recently in your relationships, these are normally romantic ones, but this can be other relationships as well, relationships with friends or family members. What this is saying to you is that, okay, things have been difficult, very emotional. There may even have been some tears. However, this is the Star card. And whenever we see this, it's reminding us that good things are going to happen. You may be feeling like you're in the middle of stormy waters at the moment. However, follow that star, and the star is hope, and it's telling you that everything's going to be okay. Now, there's a dominant figure in your life at the moment. Again, another male figure or a strong female coming in here as the King of Coins. Now, this could be a husband, a wife, a partner that is very much putting a lot of their energies into the material things in life, and they may be missing the bigger picture here when it comes to your emotional needs. So it looks as if there may be a bit of a battle going on, because generally there's happiness around you. We've got the Nine of Cups, which is a beautiful card, but there may be some issues here that need balancing. Now, what I would say to this is that remember that in this day and age, people do get caught up with work and stress and that type of thing. However, be realistic with it and maybe not pinpoint all of your issues onto one small thing. Remember the bigger picture, which is your happiness, your overall happiness. And if it's just one small thing that you're worried about, perhaps you might be being a little bit overreactive with the situation, because on the whole, you're being reminded here of all the wonderful, beautiful things in your relationship that you've accumulated over time. So if you're single and you chose this pile, this is also telling you to remain calm if you're feeling stressed at the moment. There may be an earthy sign coming in soon. So earth would be the earthy sort of Taurus star sign, the Capricorn star sign, and the Virgo is an earthy sign. So look out for this, but you're also being reminded here about your happiness in your own skin, confidence as well, and to just relax and enjoy time if you are on your own. We're going into spring, summer. It's a perfect time to just enjoy being you and surrounded by people that you love, friends, family, and that type of thing. I hope you enjoyed the monthly pull. My little dog was in the background enjoying himself, or you might have heard him. But don't forget to subscribe, as I said, to my channel. It will be lovely to see some new subscribers, and to follow my Instagram and Facebook pages, which is Tanya Short Energy Reader. Take care, everyone, and have a wonderful April.